Welcome, everyone, to the final matchup before the knockout round. Things are starting to get a little chippy. Everyone jostling for that NBA Cup. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. And here's what the schedule for Brooklyn looks like. On Tuesday, the Denver Nuggets will come to town. And then Friday...
And for their matchup with Detroit, that should be an interesting one. Early in the season, both teams will still be working out the details.
A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. They've got Cunningham. He's out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's George in at the 3. And for Brooklyn, and it's Lever in at the point guard position. Richard, one of the best things about still being so early on in the season, the fan excitement is real.
Oh, yeah, the fan excitement. That's the best part because everyone believes positive things can happen. That's the best part about the first third of the season.
And the tip goes to the Nets. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. To the middle. Here's Edwards. Lays it up and banks it in.
And just working his way inside, keeping Edwards out of the paint is not an easy task.
Pass to DeBusschere. Here's Harrison. Here's Malone. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Harrison. Misses the 3. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordy Fernandez. Much of our discussion centered around Cade Cunningham. He said that's their catalyst. They look to him to control the pace, to read the defense, and to make the right basketball play, which he usually does. He is very tough to neutralize. Back to you guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. First one falls for him. And Grant, the Nets have shown the capacity to rebuild quickly in the past.
Yeah, playing in a big market helps, but they've pivoted decisively from their Big Three era and have the picks and flexibility to make moves.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Well, after the Magic traded away Dwight Howard back in 2012, seems like they spent about a decade in limbo, Grant.
That's so true, B.A. And once they finally committed to building through the draft, the turnaround was pretty rapid, showing the upside of drafting and developing from the ground up.
That one goes. Count it.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Down low. Here's Olajuwon, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And what a read there from Cunningham, showing he has vision and timing with his passes.
Ellis outside. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. DeBusschere passes to Malone. Orlando with the rebound.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Pass to Kemp. And here's George. Three-pointer. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Here's DeBusschere. George defending. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Paul George. Brooklyn shooting their first free throws tonight. And the first one at the line is good. With a healthy roster, the Nets got off to a good start last year, Richard.
Yeah, they were 9-10, playing good ball, but a few injuries, notably one to Cam Thomas, really shut down their season. And the Nets went 6-22 after the All-Star break.
Hits both from the stripe. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Out to the wing. Kemp, the pass to Edwards. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Offline with a three.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
The putback gets rebounded by Olajuwon. Orlando leading. Pass to George. Here's Kemp. He's guarded by Ellis. Kemp, good.
Impressive dime by Cunningham. You know, you can tell he really loves sharing the ball, getting his guys going.
Here's DeBusschere. Lever passes to Harrison. George with a steal. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. And though it's early, let's take a look at the Cup standings.
Yeah, getting off to a hot start is really important in this tournament because there's so little margin for error.
So it's Orlando now.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Lever. Ellis outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Edwards. Malone. Great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Here's Kemp. Pass to Edwards. Now here's George. And Orlando tacks on 2 more.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Lever passes to Malone. Here's Ellis. The 3 is up. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. Pass to Kemp. Outside Edwards. Sinks that one from the post. Edwards has got his second basket.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
Ellis right side from outside the arc. Orlando with the rebound. Olajuwon's got 4 rebounds now. Here's George, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. It was only, let's do this.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Looking at last year, here were the players that led the way in terms of overall scoring. The 4th spot held by Anthony Edwards.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
Nets trail by 10. Here's Harrison, still without a bucket. Tries it from 19 after missing his first attempt. Now 1 for 2. And Orlando has possession. Pass to Kemp. Cunningham deciding where to go with it. Outside Edwards. No good with a layup. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Here's DeBusschere inside. A nice shot by Harrison. Harrison's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
And we just got Shams Charania on the line. Shams, I understand there's some big NBA news. Can you fill us in?
Thanks, B.A. Right now, the buzz is about Nashville and their trade with Dallas. Their fans are going to be excited with this deal because Trae Young has a flair for the dramatic. He makes impossible shots, highlight reel passes. His confidence never wavers. And I'm told he really believes he's going to be able to succeed moving forward. And that truly rubs off on his teammates.
Always great to hear from you, Shams. Thanks so much. Here's Wilkins. Following the bucket by Brooklyn. No good.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
DeBusschere passes to Lieber. Here's Harrison. 6 on the shot clock. The shot off that time. Some solid defense from Edwards. The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
And Brooklyn with possession here after the basket by Orlando. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Lieber. That three's off the mark.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Back to you, Jay.
A star on the rise. Allie, thanks for the report. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
And the Nets making a change here. Curry's checked in. Orlando making a switch here. And so here is Orlando. They're leading by 8. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Magic?
Well, they're off to a good start, getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Brooklyn has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Pass to Sabonis. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Guerin. And it's in, off the glass. And the Magic lead by 13.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
You know what time it is. It's time for team. To get some more next time. Here they come up on the floor. It's the next team. Give it up
Here's the Busher. 15 in his last outing. Poke loose. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. Throws it up high. Oh, it's stolen. Outside Edwards. Pass to Kemp. Here's Wilkins. Here's Kemp. Give him 8. Just 5 to shoot. Aaron, pass to Wilkins. It's rebounded by Sabonis.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Lever. Not enough on that one as it misses.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while. You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Curry passes to Lever. And here's Sabonis. Here's Lucas. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Probably didn't need the fade on that shot, but he might have thought the defender was a little bit closer.
Last 2 minutes to play. First quarter.
1:57 left in the first. Aldridge has checked in for Orlando. Cade Cunningham comes in for Anthony Edwards.
Substitutions on the court.
.156 left in the first quarter of the game. There's a screen by Aldridge to the inside. In transition, here comes Brooklyn. Pass to Arizon. Here's Lucas. Here's Arizon. 5 to shoot. To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Sabonis. And the deficit down inside single digits.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Here's Wilkins. Brooklyn pulls it in.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Here's Lever. What a tremendous game he played against Philadelphia. Lucas passes to Lever. Here's Guerin. Pass to Cunningham. Here's the 3, and the three-pointer goes.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Here's our test. He's scoreless. Lucas. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Cunningham with the ball. Pass to Wilkins. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
And so it's Orlando, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Guys, we've seen the Magic really take control here.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
We've got Davis, and it's Arizon in at the 2. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Pass to Lucas. Cunningham outside. Shoots over Davis. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Cunningham's got 5 now.
A sharp shooter from the mid-range. Cunningham doesn't need much room to feel comfortable firing away.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Here's Arizin. 4 on the clock. Tries it from 16. Aldridge pulls down the board. Orlando leading by 14. And he lobs it up. Here's Arizin. Pass to Davis. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. And the first shot of the night for him. Missing. Here's Wilkins. His last outing, he had 24 points. Now here's Cunningham. 6 to shoot. They set the screen. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Cunningham's got 4 points now in the quarter. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Lucas. 14 points his last outing. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, thanks for that report. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Ellis is checked in for Brooklyn. Paul George, he's checked in for Orlando. And a moment to check out the 2K leaderboard. Here were the best rebounders last season. Domantas Sabonis on top. 4th, Ivica Zubac.
These two were a consistent presence around the rim, able to anticipate where the ball was going and just gobbling up the boards.
Free throw drops for Sabonis. When you think of versatile bigs, Domantas Sabonis comes to mind pretty quickly, RJ.
He's at the top of the list in that regard. Capable of scoring on all 3 levels while also hitting the boards hard. And his passing, well, that's what makes him special.
So hits one and misses one at the line. And Grant, the son of Hall of Famer Arvydas Sabonis. How much do you think Domas modeled his game after his dad?
Well, B.A., I played against his dad. Arvydas was 5 inches taller, but the elite skill set shared in common. No doubt, Domas took a lot of pointers from his father. They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Nets trail by 17. Now here's Davis. No points so far. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Sabonis.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Cunningham passes to George. No good with the triple. The Nets have got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Pass to Ellis. Picked by Sabonis. Back to Davis. And here's Sabonis. He's guarded by Sabonis. Count it. Good. Sabonis has gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Davis against Cunningham. They set a pick. He gets going. Banked it in off the glass. Cunningham's got 6 points in the quarter.
Cutting apart the defense on the drive. Cunningham's skilled at getting to the cup.
Davis, the pass to Ellis. He's 0 for 5 after that miss.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And at the line, one time, Paul Harrison.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Magic. 17 points was their biggest margin. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
Here's Lever. Yet to see a basket. Over Cunningham. And the Nets miss again. Magic leading by 14. Pass to Aldridge. Here's Harrison. He's got 7. He takes it in. High arcing shot. Fires for 3. Nails it. And he's 1 for 5 with that one.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Pass to Wilkins. And here's George. Harrison pulls it in.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Here's Lucas. George defending. Here's Lever. And here's Cunningham. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Heading play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one. Orlando making a switch here. And that's good as he hits both shots.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Pass to Lucas. Here's Malone. A 14-point game for him in the win against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
Also, his ability to push the action and get to the line made a huge difference.
Wilkins, the pass to George. Here's Wilkins. The kick out to Edwards. For 3. The rebound by Lever. Nets trail by 13. Ellis outside. With the drive. Clock at 6. Here's Lucas. Brooklyn, no good that time either. The Magic have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Wilkins, the pass to George. Here's Edwards. Orlando again missing. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Ellis outside from the arc. Paul George pulls down the board.
Some of it's good defense and some of it's just poor shot selection. Either way, he's being shut out.
They set the pick to the middle. Here's Olajuwon. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Good. Malone's got 8.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
And when we talk about the numbers, the analytics for great shooters like him, pretty much any shot is a good shot.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Those who've worked with Nets coach Jordy Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Count it.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Lever. Orlando making their last shot. So the Nets making a switch here. Curry's checked in. And the Magic making a change here as well. Sabonis checked in. Pass to Lever. Just 5 on the clock. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Now Edwards. Edwards, so good inside.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Pass to Lucas. Here's Malone. He's guarded by Sabonis. And Malone gets it to go. Malone's got 4 points in the quarter. Here's Guerin. He had 10 points in the win against Indiana. Here's Edwards. Oh, Edwards powers it home.
Can you say terrific athlete? Edwards just enjoys getting deep positioning and rising up for the slam.
Now here's Ellis, guarded by Edwards. Lets it go. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Outside Edwards. Picked by Sabonis. Fires top of the key. And again, Anthony Edwards. Edwards got 12 points.
He's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Ellis outside. Oh, he's finally able to knock one down.
Just 1 for 5 this quarter, but don't expect him to back away from adversity.
Sabonis outside. Up top, Edwards. He's guarded by Ellis. Edwards looking for an opening. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Ellis. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Lever. George defending. Pass to Ellis. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Nice D from Sabonis.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And so it's Orlando in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings.
You know, right now for the Nets, they've looked okay early on, but it's going to take a lot of work to get this team to the next tier. Plenty of competition ahead of them and not much room for error.
And let's move on now to that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Brooklyn Nets.
To me, it starts with their effort. They have to become more active defensively to prevent easy look shot.
Yeah, the only way to slow down a team with good scores is to disrupt their rhythm. Otherwise, you fire up that barbecue.
Man, that was 1987 all over again.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
On the court for the Magic, we've got George. Edwards out there with Cunningham. And it's Olajuwon in at the 5 spot. To the inside. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Yeah, great play from Edwards off the pick and roll. Moving the ball around and get another guy a shot.
Pass to Harrison. Here's to Busher. Here's Malone. Shot clock at 6. Here's Harrison. Ellis outside. Here's Lever. Second chance shot. And yep, it's good. Lever's got 5 points. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Outside Edwards. With the fadeaway. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
And certain nights, Edwards just goes off. Very tough to stop when he's in the zone.
Pass to DeBusschere. 90 seconds into the second half now. Malone can't get it to go. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Orlando. Edwards. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, momentum and commitment on the drive from Edwards. Going inside and running right into a foul.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. And he makes a first.
And to be a superstar in this league, you need more than talent. Personality, confidence are keys too. And we know Anthony Edwards has loads of both.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Clock at 6. Here's Malone. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Now Cunningham. 9 points in the game. Here's Kim. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Kim's gotten 4 this quarter.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
And Jordy Fernandez wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Everyone, I needed to get louder here for
take this time to bring up the list of last season's elite shot blocking teams. Orlando, number 1.
They built a reputation around the league last season. Do not test them at the rim.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Pass to DeBusschere. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Here's Malone. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Olajuwon's got 8 rebounds in the game. Outside Edwards. Right at the free throw line. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
18 feet out. Paul George pulls down the board. Orlando leading by 17. Pass to Kemp. Back to George. Now Cunningham. He's guarded by Ellis. Kemp, the pass to George. And the 3 off target. The Nets have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Here's DeBusschere. And he lobs it up to the rim. And he can't get that one.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Outside Edwards. Brooklyn pulls it in. Malone's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Orlando with a rebound. Olajuwon's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence. And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Pass to DeBusschere. Here's Malone. To stop the drought. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, a multi-sport survey showed that among respondents, the average age of referees in the U.S. was almost 57. Is that a concern, you think?
Well, we've seen that in the NBA. Older officials retiring and becoming teachers, and the younger generation coming in, still cutting their teeth. Ultimately, they've got to continue to learn and build, and that takes time.
First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Some big guys struggle at the line. Not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Shot's good by Olajuwon.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Orlando on D. Lever passes to Harrison. Here's DeBusschere. Here's Malone. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Olajuwon's got rebound number 11.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Cunningham passes to Edwards. Three on the clock. And George with the jam.
I like to see that. PG getting after it.
Nets trail by 19. Here's Lever. He's got 5. Here's DeBusschere. Fires in the triple. DeBusschere's got 5 now.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
George feels it out a bit. Pass to Cunningham. Inside. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Arizon. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Here's Malone. That's short off the rim.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Now here's George. Give him 8 points now. The Magic making a switch here.
15 seconds. Substitutions on the court.
Cunningham with the ball. 9 points in the game. 5 on the clock. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Nets trail by 18. When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, at his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just feasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Magic.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And also, attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
The first one falls. He's off on the second. Orlando leading by 17. Here's Wilkins. Harrison pulls it in. Here's Lever. He's got 5. Here's Malone. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Left side, Edwards. Brooklyn with the board. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Lucas passes to DeBusschere. Here's Malone. 18 points for him. Looking at the 2K leaderboard, here were the NBA's top dime droppers last year. The 4th spot held by Cade Cunningham.
Not a lot of guys had better vision on the floor than him. He was able to see passing lanes and ready shooters no one else could.
And he drops the first. Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for Orlando. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And so Cunningham will bring it up for Orlando. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Outside Edwards. The rebound by DeBusschere. DeBuscher's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Lever. Fires the 3. Orlando with the rebound. Kemp's got 4 rebounds now.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind. He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
This will be his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Nets trail by 16. Here's Lever. 5 points in the game. Pass to Lucas. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Lever. Guarded by Edwards. To the wing on the left. And that one's good. DeBuscher's got 8.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Now here's Cunningham. He's got 9. Here's the pick. Edwards, a pass to Kemp. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Pass to Lever. Here's Arizon, guarded by Edwards. A nice shot by Arizon.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's Wilkins. Here's Kemp. 19 points in the game.
Last 2 minutes to play. 3rd quarter.
Fires from the wing. A rebound by Lever. Nets trail by 13. Here's DeBuscher. And the Nets tack on 2 more. Here's Cunningham. Pass to Kemp. Right side Edwards. And that one drops for him. He's got 18.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
We've got 1:13 left in the 3rd. Here's Malone. He's guarded by Sabonis. Tries a 10-footer, and there's another one for Brooklyn.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Here's Wilkins. Pass to Edwards. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Here's Arizon. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Here's Malone. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Cunningham outside. Lets it fly. That shot off the mark. And so it's Orlando closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Back after this. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Nets trail by 11. And it's Sabonis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the Nets 5. Oh, George with a steal. Here's Wilkins. And he drains the quick shot.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Here's Lever. Ellis outside. Pass to Sabonis. Here's our test. Shoots over George. Artest can't get it to go. Magic leading by 13. Here's Wilkins. Here's Olajuwon. Brooklyn pulls it in. Sabonis has got his 5th rebound in this one. A few possessions into the 4th. Just over a minute played. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Magic. The Magic have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Here's Aldridge. It's deflected. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Lever. Pass to Artest. Soft touch off the glass.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Here's Wilkins.
Hey, yo, right here.
Just 5 on the clock. Orlando again missing. Nets trail by 11. Here's Lever. Pass to Artest. Now here's Sabonis. Sabonis draws the double. Here's Ellis. The shot is good on the assist by Sabonis.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break. Nice feed inside, saw the play develop, and hit him right when he needed to.
Lever passes to Ellis. And it's good for 2.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Lever. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Third minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Here's Guerin. George outside. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Lever. They set the pick. Looking to end this cold spell. Tries again. And Lucas gets it to go.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And here's Aldridge. Stripped away. All by himself. Here's Lever. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
At the line, 2 times.
The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. Magic leading by 4. Pass to Kemp. Orlando moving the ball around. Some room here for George. And his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
This is a guy who knows his shot inside and out. George gets the ball and knows what to do with it.
Down low. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. Team seconds. At the line, Dale Ellis. Stepping the line with 2 shots.
First free throw is good. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Yes, it's good. Malone's got 24.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Cunningham. Three-pointer. Rebound Brooklyn. Here's DeBusschere. There's a screen. Outside Davis. 6 to shoot. Here's Ellis. He goes up again. Malone can't get it to go. Magic leading by 3. Here's George. Oh, big finish!
Wow. Okay, I see you. What a move by PG with the hard finish.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Harrison. George with a steal. It's Edwards on the wing. Three-pointer off the mark. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. DeBusschere passes to Davis. Here's DeBusschere. Here's Malone, guarded by Edwards. The fadeaway. Malone can't get it to go. Orlando has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Cunningham passes to Sabonis.
Substitutions on the court.
Cunningham against Davis. Outside Edwards. Lets it go from deep. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 6 assists now in the game. Pass to Harrison. Back to Davis. Here's DeBusschere. Here's Malone. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Malone's got 14 points here in the second half.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
And there's a pick. Inside. It's intercepted. Here's the break. Here's Artest. Kemp with a rebound. Kemp's got 5 rebounds in the game. Edwards. Oh, Edwards with style and authority.
Oh, my. Edwards looking to demoralize the defense a little with that one.
Outside Davis. And there's the lob. Very pretty alley-oop.
Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Man, that's butter. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Both teams deciding to change it up. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks. And here are the Magic now. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Back to Cunningham. Just 5 to shoot. George, no good. Nets trail by 6. Here's the Busher. And it's rejected. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
And the Nets with possession here. Nice shot by Lever. Here's Cunningham. Pass to Kemp. Edwards for 3. Harrison pulls it in. The Nets have gotten 8 of 15 during the fourth quarter. Here's Lever. Fires it. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Olajuwon's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Kemp can't hit.
Just outworking the shooter, keeping the shot off target and bagging the rebound.
Pass to Malone. Five to shoot.
He couldn't get to the line once in the first half. Coach must have really talked to him at the break.
Third team foul. And out the line, shooting 2, Moses Malone.
And he drops the first. That one misses. Orlando leading by 3. Pass to George. Uses the glass on the layup.
Huge bucket by George there. He lives for these moments.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten 8 of 16 attempted shots to go here in the fourth. And there's the screen. Here's Harrison. George defending. Up top, Ellis. And there's the rejection. Cunningham. Oh, the long ball, no good. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Oh, he missed the jumper. Magic leading by 5. 16 feet out. Ooh, the shot misses. And the Nets shooting 44% here in the fourth quarter. Oh, he can't get the layup. The Magic shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Left side, Edwards. Muscling it up and in. Edwards.
You got to bring more muscle if you want to stop Edwards from scoring. He's gifted at converting through contact.
It's stolen away. Now here's Cunningham. Tightly guarded. Now George. Takes a 3. Can't get it.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
It's because he's reading where the shots are going and getting to the right position. Just outworking everyone early on the glass. It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Orlando with the ball. After the basket by Brooklyn. Edwards. Oh, he cannot hit. 1:04 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Lever. He's watched by Cunningham.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn, Moses Malone. At the line, 2 times.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he's able to hit the second one. And that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Cunningham is doubled. Here's Kemp. Outside George. Now Cunningham. That's tipped. Oh, dismissed.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Excellent defense, forcing that big miss. And he commits the intentional foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
Shooting for Orlando, Cade Cunningham. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Huge free throws there to pad the lead, trying to close that door.
Timeout called, Brooklyn. 15 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
They trail by 6. Cash from downtown.
Hey, everybody. That's execution off an inbounds play.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul. He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much do it.
And the Nets call time here. They're losing by 5. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
Ellis right side. So it's Orlando picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment. But they stood tall and got the win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And now our player of the game.